grab the foam roller, you're on your mat. We're gonna start by rolling out some things, like your low back and your legs, and we'll start with that. So you're gonna start here. This is how I get on the foam roller. Maybe not the safest, so maybe another way would be to lay down first and then lift up your hips. Let's do it that way, that's better. So let's go here and just let gravity pull on you this way. And bring one of your knee towards your chest and then the other, so you can just balance there on your sacrum. Alright, just let your weight sink in nice and easy, and then start gently shifting, very gentle, shifting the weight side to side. Alright, just from one hip socket, one femur, and then the other. Just so it starts loosening up the low back, upper glute, hip area, where we hold a lot of tension. Notice I've been holding more tension while sitting down there, so that's definitely a thing. That's a thing. So just hug those knees. And then as you start moving more, you can see how you can play with your range of motion, still just letting the knees sway very gently side to side, but see if you can get a little more to the outside of that hip glute to wake up that area of your low back. Ooh. Should feel really good. You should really, really be pushing on that flesh there, massaging it out, and then rolling back to center. And again, really feeling weighted, so it's not just boom, 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 boom. It's not a big swaying motion, but it's really controlled. Really controlled. Bring weight over, and then rolling to center with control, and then again over to the other side. Really be mindful of how the flesh melts into the foam roller. Now this one's there's always different types, so sometimes, like some people have the black foam roller, or this purple one, or blue one, whatever, so they're all different intensities, so just be aware that depending on how your body feels against it, if you have another one, or a thicker or denser one, you can go get deeper into the work of the breaking up of the flesh and fascia there with a black one. That's the hardest one. Otherwise, go with a softer one. All right, bring your glute down to about mid glute again, or so you're getting from away from the low back and into your mid glute. And then you're gonna let the knees go side to side there. Inhale over to the right. And exhale, center. Always start with small motion and then move to bigger motion. Inhale. Exhale. Be mindful how you hold your low belly here, so you keep your low back supported. And now it's just starting to slowly, gently encourage those hip flexors just to open up a little bit. And get more of that mid glute region. Now you're going to just let one knee rotate in. Inhale in. So you get big internal rotation of the femur in the hip socket. Keep pushing your hip gently forward towards this diagonal. Exhale, center, find that foot flat on the mat. And then do the opposite one. Inhale, just letting the one knee rotate in. And again, if that feels okay on your low back, you might have to bring the foam roller up a little bit higher. And then down. Now you're going to go down a little bit further. So it's just at the very top of your thigh. You should just let your low back elongate. You're going to be here, legs nice and out. You're going to gently let the legs gently roll out externally. And then internally rotate. Externally rotate. And internally rotate. So you really allow, again, the weight of your limbs to really just give into the foam roller, so it naturally breaks up the tension we hold in our legs there. So we're just going to give a little bit of that happening here. Wake up the body, and then keep going down. Good. Let the knees rotate in and rotate out. This is breaking up, again, just the fascia in our muscles. It's actually really good to get rid of cellulite too, supposedly. but there are articles that suggest that too, and that's pretty neat. And it's just really bringing more blood into this area. It's allowing circulation to be more accessible in the body by waking up all these tight areas. Good. And then from there, after you get in and out a couple times, this time you're going to bend your knees gently. Very well. Let me see. Can we do that? Yes. Try to extend your legs first. Extend and then soften. And it's just very gentle and minimal. I first went big so you can see how it is extending. But just press down into the foam roller and then release that. Press down and release. Now go a little bit lower down. So it's just above the knee in that low thigh area. And again, rotating out and in. And you want some breath to bring you. So it becomes like a wave. And that's the way my hands are motioning the legs because you can't really see it really big. But again, it's this external rotation and internal rotation. One more time. Again, I'm going to extend my legs down and bend them slightly. Extend, exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. You're going to go further down to the upper, just below the knee, to your upper calf muscle. Right there. Oh, and then you're going to rotate out again. Inhale as you rotate. Internally rotate as you exhale. Inhale, rotate out. And exhale. Inhale. Last time. You can really feel how the calf muscle just really gets the internal and external there. Some of them feel a little knotty. Not knotty, but you can feel the knots. Then you're going to bend your knees again and exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. One more time. You're going to get more into your mid-low calf. Just roll it down and then do it again. Rotate out and internally rotate in. Oh, you can really feel that. For me, I can really feel that. And rotate in and out. This is a really good way to loosen up those calf muscles. My goodness, mine are tight. Sorry for me to share so much, but mine are tight. Whoa. And exhale. One more. Then you're going to bend. And exhale, extend. Bend. Pulling the navel down as you exhale. Inhale. One more. Go down a little bit further. Go just below the calf muscles. More around your upper ankle. I don't know. Call that above your ankle. And again, just rolling in and out. Getting a little shearing. One more. And again, bend. And then exhale, extend. Bend. Inhale, lengthen. Pull your navel down to protect that low back. One more. Good. You're going to bring your feet on top of the foam roller now. Right there. It's fairly close to your bum. But feel your arches on the foam roller. So now you're going to get into your Pilates breathing here. And this time I want you to imagine the breath like a jellyfish. I was taking this for my sister the other day. So inhale. Breathing in this 360 motion, feel how that belly jellyfish really floats up, it expands, and as you exhale, it narrows at the bottom, so you're cinching your waistline and really pulling down those bottom, low abdominals and ribs around the front. Do that again. Inhale, feel the jellyfish in your rib cage expand. And exhale. Two more, just feeling that expansion of the diaphragm, of the ribs. Exhale. Softening the breastbone, narrowing at the waist just like a jellyfish would. One more. Pulling your navel towards your spine as you inhale. Feel that expansion in a 360 range of motion. And breathing out. Good. You're going to be here. You're going to... Yes, Lucia? You can come in, Lucia. Inhale. Roll the legs out. Exhale. Bend the knees in. Inhale out. Exhale, bend. Lucio's really excited to be here right now. Inhale, roll out. And as you exhale, you're really imprinting your low belly down towards the mat. Pulling your low belly button down. Inhale, hi Lucia, inhale. Exhale, in. See if you can go a little further. Inhale, just one more. And exhale, out. Okay, from there, we're going to bring up your arms towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale to go for puppet arms. Hey, Lucia, come away from the video, please. Puppet arms, shoulders off the mat. Inhale, exhale, down. Lucia, inhale up. If you're not going to listen, you have to go up. Okay, then come over here. Inhale up. Exhale, shoulders down. And inhale. And exhale, down. Now you're going to bring your arms over your head. Continually pull your low belly down. Bring your arms over your head. Keep those ribs encased without splaying. So no splaying ribs. Keep those ribs closed and pulling down. Exhale, float arms up towards the ceiling. There should be two arms. I just have one. Inhale, arms. Then you're going to have to go without Anita. We'll call her afterwards. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, roll out. Two arms. I still only have one. Inhale, arm. Exhale. Feeling that low belly really pull down. Finding those deep intrinsic muscles of the abdomen. One more. Inhale. Keep zipping up pubic bone to navel. Exhale, float the arms up towards the ceiling. Good. From there, you bring your arms down to your hips. Inhale, down for arm circles. Exhale, just in line with your shoulder to bring them up today. Inhale, down. Open, exhale. Inhale, down. Open, exhale. I don't know if Susan's actually going to let me work out today. Inhale, open, and exhale. But do the two arms. Now you're going to reverse it. You're going to bring your arms over your head, keeping those ribs closed. Open your arms to a T, and then back down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Breathe slowly and inhale up. And exhale, down. Okay, from there we warmed up those arms. You're going to do a little coccyx curl here. Exhale, tilt the pubic bone to your navel. Zipping up the pubic, the navel towards your spine. Really imprint that low back down. Inhale, go for a slight extension of your low back. Lifting your low back off just a little bit. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, zipping up pubic bone to navel. Really close those bottom ribs. Think of that jellyfish breathing. Inhale, breathing into the back. And exhale, cinch your waistline. Pull those deep, low transverse abdominals. Find the deepest work possible. Inhale, arch. And exhale, scoop. Stop. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, scoop. Careful. You okay? There. From here, you bring your arms up again. The foam roller is really more to give you balance, so this thing should not be moving. It should be really stable here. Now, inhale. The arms, again, down by your side body. Exhale. Hold your navel to your low back. Keep your tailbone, pelvis really heavy. Come up just to the tip of the shoulder blades. Soften the breastbone. See your belly button. And then float yourself back down. Inhale. Just straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, come up. And back down. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, head down. Exhale, up. We're going to stay here. Your arms are going to come together like Charlie's Angels. And you're going to zap over to the left with your ribs rotating you around your body. Bring Arrow, laser, straight to center. Rotate over to the right. Laser beam over to the right. And exhale, center. And I'm rotating from my waist so I get my obliques and transverse muscles working. Exhale, center. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, center. Oh boy. Inhale over to the right. That's our favorite game. Playing giants are coming and then we hide. Inhale and center and back down. Arms extend over your head. Clasp those fingers still. Push it up and over so you can feel a long extension. Ooh, draw those shoulders up towards your ears and down. Inhale up and down. Widen your collarbone, shrug shoulders up and then shrug them down so you get that mobilization of your scapula before you bring that down. Very good. You're going to be here again. You're going to bring this underneath your hips now, right there. You're going to get a quick extension of one leg out. Get that low hip flexor stretching. Make sure you protect the low back so you're not just hanging out here because that can really hurt your low back even though it feels good. You still want to actively find that pubic bone to navel so you bring that hip on the foam roller by lifting out of the front of the hips here and keep trying to play with how your leg can be as close to your midline as possible, holding that belly in so you get a deeper stretch in the front of your psoas and hip flexor there. There you go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cinch the waistline, pull that belly down. Find that breathing again. Feeling those ribs expand. And exhale, soften the breastbone. Send your head out a little further. Away from your tailbone one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Think of yourself just draping over this whole long foam roller before you bend that knee. Then switch sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Stepping up, pubic bone to navel. Find the ribs expanding. And exhale, close. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together again. Inhale. And exhale, breathe out. Last time. And bend that knee in. There, you hold on to this here. Your legs come to tabletop. Your arms come straight up towards the ceiling, so it's a super balanced challenge. Now you're going to do arm circles again with this balancing. See how much you can bring your arms all the way up to the side. And it's really about finding your arms on your back, so you're feeling your scapula move in relation to your hand. So if my hand comes down, my scapula slides on my back, and then it opens and it moves away from my spine. Exhaling, coming up towards the ceiling. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs, find that low belly connection. One more time, inhale. Exhale, here, then reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Again, big expansion in the upper ribs. Really cinching the waistline, finding those deep, true, intrinsic, low muscles to come up. Inhale. Last time. Here. I'm going to toe tap. Inhale. Up. Again. Alternating. I'm really holding my low navel down. If this gets too hard, you can always bring your hands down. But that's why it just forces you to balance purely on your torso. Make sure you're not cramping those bottom ribs, but they're drawing around. Feeling that low abdomen pull down. One more. There. Extend the legs up. Your arms up. Your arms come over your head. So reaching your thumbs on the mat. Your hands are as wide as the mat. So you really feel your collarbone widen and the shoulders connect to that side body here. Okay, there you go. Now you're going to lower your legs down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Still holding that low belly down. Inhale. Otherwise, if that's too much, just bring your hands right here. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. See how low you can go without compromising your low back. Really hold that low belly down. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. Right there. One more time. Good. You're going to do scissors. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Standing, reaching. Exhale. Using the low belly muscles. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Keep pulling down. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And again, all this could be done without a foam roll. You don't need this. It just challenges you a little bit differently to do all of this work. And bend those knees in towards your chest. Really allow the foam roller to slide underneath you here so you get a good deep rounding of your low back here. You're going to hold onto the back of your feet here. Push gently your feet into your hands. Then exhale, round up your head, neck, and shoulders as far up towards the knees as you possibly can go. It really gives you a big stretch. And then back down. Do that one more time. Inhale, keep the shoulders wide on your back by widening your collarbone. And then exhale, find your low belly to help bring up your head, neck, and shoulders to the tip of the shoulder blade and back down. Go ahead, extend those legs over. I'm touching my toes. If you can't do that, grab your ankles or behind your thighs and then press the leg into your thighs here. And you're going to exhale, lift up your bum. If you can, go here. Pushing your feet into your hands to find that low pelvic floor. Good. And see if you can balance. And one more. And last time. Good. And be there. Roll down. Help you get into those rollers. Roll over so then eventually you can go all the way down and then up and over. Ooh, that was a bad one. Sorry. Inhale down. And then exhale. Right over there. And then roll down. One vertebrae at a time. So all these things to just help you get there. And exhale. If you can do it, go ahead. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your collarbone soft. Soften your breastbone as you roll down. There. We're going to do leg circles from here. You're going to lower down straight through the center. Exhale. Bring your legs up. Inhale down. Holding that low belly stone. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Two more. That's one. Reverse. You bring your legs down. Squeeze it up. Inhale down. Exhale. I play with going from internal rotation to external rotation. So just kind of feel what feels better on your body. If you can do that, great. It helps you get more of that. But internal rotation helps you find more inner thigh, which right now I just feel like I really need more of. So then I could really find those inner thighs, pull that belly down, and then come up. And it helps widen my sacrum. So that's why I'm choosing parallel right now. Otherwise, go for external rotation. And one more. Inhale down. And last time. And bend those knees in. Very good. Go ahead, roll this off. And feet on the ground. You're going to take this, I just grab it like that, but you're going to grab this and bring it over your head here. You're going to bring this up so we can go for roll-ups. Go ahead, extend your legs nice and long. Feet are flexed. I think you can see my feet. There you go. Okay, there. So my foam roller's here. I'm going to use this to help anchor myself up and down. So we already did arms over our head. Inhale. My ribs are still closed. My belly's pulling down. My inner thighs are squeezing. And my pinky toes are pulling back to help me stay in that medial line. So inhale. I'm going to float up my head, neck, and shoulders. Look through my arms. Exhale. Press my hands into this foam roller so I can drive my body forward and reach and extend, pulling my mid-low back behind me. And stack up nice and tall. Sorry, there's something on some notice here. Let me close that. Okay, good. That's all good. There. Okay, so here you are. And then rolling down again. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll down. And I'm moving my sits bones under my pelvis so I can reach my sits bones towards my heels. I'm rounding, I'm zipping up, scooping, 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 really finding deep, low abdominal work. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Find your low back, mid back. Look at the foam roller, follow it with your eyes. Good, inhale, look through your arms. Hands down by your side. Exhale. Reaching, 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 reaching. Now from here, right in this position, I'm going to keep my low back exactly where it is. And I'm going to run over my draw line, reaching through my heels. Energy throughout those heels. So I'm keeping my shoulders over my hips. And I'm really trying to round my mid-low back. Whoa. And then stack up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale. Press my hands gently into this foam roller so I widen my upper back. Again, I rock underneath my sits bones. And I roll down. Lucia, I'm laughing right now because Lucia's wrapping underneath the floor mat that I have like a burrito. And I roll down one vertebrae at a time. Now I start looking at my foam roller. When I look up, and I come back. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Drive my torso forward. And I'm reaching, 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 going into a spine stretch here. I'm still zipping up through my inner thighs, flexing, reaching out through my heels so I can get this good spine stretch. And I sit up nice and tall. Very good. We're going to get into a little extension now, just so we can find that. And you're going to bring this actually just below your, like right by your bottom rib here, below the bra line, okay? So right there, you're going to keep these hips as soft as possible and the tailbone on a long, heavy diagonal. From here, it should feel kind of loungy, but you should feel something in that low belly. So from right here, hands behind your head, one hand on top of the other. You take a deep breath in through the nose. You exhale, bring your head in line with your spine, and hopefully you feel a lot of good quakes in your abdomen already. So you're going to just go in line with your spine, and then exhale, curl over your chest line, bringing your forehead towards your knees. Inhale in line with your spine, and then exhale, pull that low belly down, 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 down to come up. Two more. Keep those hip flexors super soft and the tailbone heavy on the low diagonal. You'll feel those quakes. I know you will. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, bring in line with your spine and just let your upper back go as it needs to go. Oh my gosh. You can always come down and just let that extension happen. Let everything open. The ribs can be splayed right now, but eventually not. Whew. Oh man, just open up that back for a second. You can always come down further if you need, but just take a deep breath in here and out. And come down a little bit further. I needed to. And out. Okay, so now from here, you're going to re-engage after letting this really open up the diaphragm and the ribs to open. If you have to, grab those ribs and just gently massage them so you feel that encouraged to loosen. Like you're grabbing underneath the bone. That helps just to open up this body space in here. Thank you, Lucia. One more time, you're going to be here, hands behind your head. You're going to be really mindful of how you bring your head, neck, and shoulders by connecting to your breath and connecting to that low belly here. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, just make sure you can engage and find those low pelvic floor muscles. If not, maybe bring yourself further down the foam roller. So now here we go. Inhale, exhale. Really wrap those bottom ribs, find the low belly, and float up your head, neck, and shoulders in line with your spine. Right there. Now you're just going to go a little bit past, shining your breastbone up, arcing your upper back over the foam roller. Exhale, bringing yourself up in line with the foam roller. Inhale, lifting the breastbone up and over the foam roller. Keep pulling those bottom ribs around the front. Exhale, bringing your head up. Good. And I'm letting my eyes look in relation to my spine. So I'm just following my eyes on my head. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Exhale.
Leading with the breastbone, nothing in the pelvis. Keep those hip flexors super soft. And one more. Exhale. Good. One more breath here. Exhale, curl up and reach all the way up nice and tall. And take a big stretch forward because that was a big extension. There we go. Okay, you're going to come up. I just had to take that stretch for myself. And we're going to do one last thing. I guess this one's a long one today, didn't it? Really realize. But there you go. You're going to start, let's go here with a little, go with the mermaid. Lucia's here making something. I don't know what she's making. But you're going to be here. Using this foam roller, you're going to use this as your guide to slide out and in, sort of like you would with a reformer. So you're here, hips grounded, then rotate, and go where your body can. If you have to bring both hands together here, fine, do it. And if you have to, diagonal it out so then you can follow that line of motion for a stretch forward and up. But if you can go further into your twist, go further and bring your foam roller more here. I don't know what the right word would be. So you're going to start with your hand and fingertips on the foam roller. Slide your whole self out. Inhale out. Go for a deep stretch. If your hip comes off, okay for now, but ideally, yes, I would like it on the bed. Right now I'm just letting myself go there because it just needs to. I can just tell it just does. So inhale, reach. Press down in your hands to come up. Now I'm going to bring in more here so I can have more control of my hip flexor there. So I'm going to go down as far as I can. Keep that sits bone connected to the mat. And exhale, come up. And it might not go as far down because you're really trying to connect the bottom of your spine and pelvis. And exhale up. You want to do that too? Oh, okay. And inhale, and we'll extend. And exhale, come up. Good. Stay there. Inhale down. Go as far as you can. I'm going to bring this in further so I can actually rest on my forearms here. And then take a stretch down. I'm going to try to keep reaching my right sits bone down towards the mat. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale. Breathe into that right rib. Exhale. Reach your tailbone down by zipping up the pubic bone to navel. Really pulling your abdomen up to round your low back. One more time. Exhale. And extend your spine out of that curve. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. And we go to the other side. Just switch your legs forward. And then rebend over here. I guess my mat turned into her play area, which is fine, whatever. You know, it's cool, mama, you know. So here you go. I'm going to let my sits bone come up. And I'm just going to go where I need to go for here, for a big stretch. Take a deep breath in and then come up. Letting my whole arms pressing down on that foam roller so I have that assistance to lift up my chest. Inhale down, just let it go where it needs to go. And then come up. No reference to Frozen there. Just FYI. And one more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Widen the collarbone. Widen the breastbone. So you also get a little swan extension there as you come up. Now I'm going to go more for the diagonal. Keep that sits bone down as much as possible. Now this is my tighter side. So I'm going to scoot back because I'm not on the floor. But I'm actually really am going to bring it, the foam roller, perpendicular to my knee here because it's going to give me a little more assistance for me on this side. So my left side's tighter and I'm really going to push more into my left hand, controlling the foam roller with my right. And I'm really going to reach my left sits bone down towards the mat as I extend. And then I'm going to exhale, zip up my pubic bone and navel so I round my low spine and ripple up, lengthening my head at the very end. Inhale, chin to my chest. Diving forward, inhale. I'm going to try to get as much extension as I can. And then exhale, find my sits bone down first to come up. It would be lovely if I had someone pushing that down for me right now. Inhale, extend, but keep pushing the hip down. Keep extending, opening up that side body. Breathe into the left ribs, and then exhale, ripple up. One more time. Extending forward. Ideally, yes, I would want a really nice flat back, but sometimes rounding Feels good. So you can play with how you extend or straighten it, whatever feels better. But I did rounding on the first time, so I'm gonna round and I come up. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so now we're gonna end with just the neck, so we feel everything open up. We got kind of some rotation there, some side bending in this position. And now we're just gonna go to our neck, which is a lovely way. I like ending foam roller work with this. Bring your neck to the foam roller, laying down like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm almost done, Lucy. So here, oh, you're making soup? I'm sorry. Ruined your soup. So your hands are here, feet are here. You're gonna just let your head roll over to the right. Well, Lucy, I'm working right now, so I have to do this. I'm teaching right now. And we're working over to the left. Just let your head roll gently side to side. Actually really loosens up the whole cervical spine. This is a great way to release tension when you have a lot of neck pain. But the key is to really melt. You can't just let yourself move through it quickly. You really have to give in to gravity, to the floor, to the foam roller. Really let the weight of your head roll like a bowling ball. It's the best I can describe it. But it's really heavy and moving slow. And one more time. Inhale up and over to the left. Keeping those shoulders relaxed down your back as much as possible. Bring your head back to center. Now, keep your head really heavy on the foam roller. I think I did this in my last one. But you're going to guide your head long past it. Trust that your head, the weight of your head is in the foam roller. You're not going to just let your head go kaplop. But you're going to control it, guide it, lengthen the back of the neck. Just keep your head really heavy as you slide the foam roller past your head. Nice and long on the mat.
I'm making supper.
Oh, you're making sopa? Yum. I would love some food, Lucia. And then just keep the foam roller slowly sliding past your head until you help elongate it nice and even. If you already finished, just let yourself be there. So that's a lot of information for your poor little head. And just relax. Ah. Take a couple breaths here. Imagine that jellyfish in your ribcage again. Softening the breastbone and pull your abdomen down. One more.
Okay.
Last time. And roll to your side to come up. And that is it for today. So tomorrow I'll make it a leg day and an arm day, a little more work, but it's just a really good way to help loosen up everything in your body. So I hope that felt good for you. And if you did, just give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys watching and enjoy your week. I'll see you all next time.